Hi, everybody. Welcome back. How are you? Apologies for the extra noise in the background. It is currently 97 degrees outside. Normally, I turn off the AC so I can do my reacts without the extra noise, but considering how hot it is outside, I can't do that today. So, for anyone who might be wearing headphones or earbuds, if you're picking up the extra noise, much apologies about that. But I have to stay cool during my reacts, and so does Queen Booger, who is directly behind me. So, what are we doing right now? Well, Chantal did a vlog where she went outside, and it went as well as you can expect. So, in the reacts that I just posted, that Chantal did, she was very angry about the lives and saying that she would do the vlogs instead. She didn't like how people were coming into her lives and giving her crap. So she's like, well, I'm just going to do vlogs instead. I guess she forgot about that part where if you do vlogs, you have to go out and get actual footage. And that means stepping out of the hotel room and actually being active, something that she doesn't like doing at all. So, yeah, she went out. She didn't go very far. She went maybe a couple of blocks and then she went right back to her hotel room. But the little bit of traveling she did do, the little bit of walking that she did manage, there were some pretty interesting tidbits in the little bit of distance that she did travel. So we're going to go over that, as well as the interesting stuff on Twitter. You guys know I always have my eyes on Twitter and finding all the good stuff for you. So, how about we just show all the good Twitter stuff? And there's stuff to make you smile. You guys know I like the cat stuff a lot because, cat life, cat owner. So, for anybody who wants to find me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. Let's start here with posts of cats. The cat distribution system said it's your turn. So this kitty decided, you know what? I'm going to choose this person. I am going to just crawl into their car and they've been chosen and that's it and that's all. It's just that fast. I don't know who you are, ma'am, that you got chosen, but it's your turn. Don't fight it. All right, so moving on to Hello YouTube's. Hello YouTube says she starts walking the streets looking for a coconut smoothie and fruit. She insults his store saying it smells like mothballs and tries to steal a cat? She found a scale, but she said you have to pay for it. So let's look at the pictures. There seems to be several pictures here. Okay, so just these pictures alone, just these pictures by themselves, how can Chantal say that there's no good fresh food in Thailand? Clearly, there's all kinds of fresh food all over the place. There's all kinds of vendors that sell healthy food. She doesn't want to look for it. And why would she try to steal a cat? What would be the point in that? Where would she take the cat? Back to her room? Chantal, leave the cats alone. There's the scale. So I heard that there was a scale to weigh yourself in front of the 7-Eleven. Why don't you get on it, Chantal? Come on, you're 330 pounds. Why don't you get on the scale and prove that you're 330, huh? That's because you know you're not 330. You're more like 530. Okay, so going on to Psych Wizard. Psych Wizard says someone once said, if you get on the wrong train, be sure to get off at the first stop. The longer you stay on, the more expensive the return trip is going to cost you. They weren't talking about trains. Words to live by, and very, very true. So, antidepressant content says mother's love. What a beautiful mother cat and bebe. I love the markings on both of them. What kind of cat is that? Is it an ocelot? Very distinctive, very beautiful markings. All right, Pegatha says Cutie saying she's only going to do vlogs from now on, like it's some kind of punishment to us, makes me chuckle. She can't go out in public without being live because she needs her hug box, since she is the most socially awkward circus sideshow out in the streets. Yeah, watching a little bit of the live itself, it's very clear that Chantal is very awkward around people. She doesn't feel comfortable in her surroundings. She doesn't feel comfortable with herself, and that's why she's so nervous. For all the bravado that she puts off on camera when she's in her room, that bravado is nowhere in sight when she's out in front of actual people. She feels comfortable in front of the camera because the camera is not an actual person, but put her in front of actual human beings, whole different story. Alex is hectic. Says, now the salon knows he can get away with the most disgusting, degrading crap, literally, and still keep his wallet. Makes you wonder what he's doing now. Well, you know what, Alex? If I had to guess, I would say he's having a lot of fun. More fun than he would have if he were in Thailand with Chantal, which is probably precisely why he didn't go. He's been with Chantal in Thailand before for over a month. He knows exactly what he would be signing up for if he took the plane ride over there, and that's why he decided to stay behind. His vacation is away from her, not with her. If he went to Thailand right now, what would he have to look forward to? Her incessant whining and crying and begging for food and bothering him and blowing up his phone if he left for 5 minutes to go to the red light district. She would not let him have any peace. He would basically be on the clock 24/7, fetching her food and being at her beck and call, and he's just tired. She has worn him out to the point where he said, go to Thailand by yourself. I'm going to stay home and get some much needed rest away from you. Okay, Porkin Morkin says, if I had to track my hubs for any other reason than safety, it's time for me to find the door. No trust, no relationship. This is a hostage situation. Yeah, it kind of feels like it, doesn't it? And the crazy thing is, they're not even in a real marriage. Even if it were a real marriage, it still wouldn't be appropriate. But if they're just employer and employee, how can you sit there and control somebody's every move? How can you? If there's no emotional involvement, there's no emotional attachment. It's just somebody working for you and going to get your food and being on camera with you. It's strictly about business. How can you demand so much of their time and so much of their personal life? You wonder why men don't stick around Chantal is because you're an insecure, jealous, controlling freak. And they want nothing to do with it. They want their freedom. They want to breathe once in a while. Judge Judy says, see how nice a walking vlog can look, Foody? Yours are like watching a doggone earthquake because you got to waddle and hurple that big butt around. Yours make people dizzy. Also, this is a nice section of Bangkok. Uh, let's see, this is from Truth Hurts. So I covered Truth Hurts a little bit in my last react during the Twitter stuff. And I have to agree, Truth, just a little bit you put on Twitter, you're doing a wonderful job of showing Thailand. And you don't even have a 100K channel. You're putting Chantal to shame. Shame. Like, I would be all about that life if you decided to make a channel and show us Thailand. I would so watch your videos because this is the real deal. Like, you're showing us Thailand, you're showing us the nightlife, the camera angles are on point. We're getting the point of view that we need to get an idea of what Thailand is like. This is what Chantal should be doing. And she's not doing because she's so hyper focused on the food. Okay, so that's it for the Twitter stuff. There wasn't a whole lot. just a little bit, because the last react that I did, I included a lot. So let's move on to the uh, live itself. And trust me, it gets funny, y'all. It gets real funny. It gets funny. She's so awkward out in public. That big mouth that runs in the motel room in front of the camera, it's nowhere in sight when she's out in public. Like, she is so shy and awkward and afraid to be around people. And you're going to see just how much in this react. So let's set the stage. She's out and she's about in Bangkok. I will say thank you for getting out of your room, Foody. I mean, it's good for you to get out, get on your feet, experience the fresh air of Thailand. Although it's a shame you're not going to see a whole lot of it. We're probably not going to see the beaches. Thank you for getting out of your room. I'm just expressing my gratitude about that. And thank you for having this awkward moment, which we're going to review. So let's get started, y'all.
You guys want me to use my microphone?
Oh, God. She's going to put the microphone right next to her mouth. You really don't need a microphone, by the way.
Okay, let me get my mic.
Don't put it next to your mouth. We don't need to hear you chew. Why did she turn the volume off? Is it me, or does she look completely unhappy being in this cafe? I mean, she chose this location to do a vlog. She could have done a vlog anywhere. She doesn't look happy at all.
How is that?
That's a bit
Better?
loud, Foody.
Okay, let me try this. So this is my soup. That's better? Let's try this. Kitchen sauce
You know what,
with it.
Shantel? A little bit of constructive criticism. Since you're insisting on doing stuff in public, I would recommend, just out of decency, out of respect for the Thai people or anybody around you that's just minding their business, if you go into a cafe or a diner and you plan on doing any future vlogs where you're eating or you're sitting at a table doing stuff, try to choose the corner tables away from everybody else so that you're not showing people on camera that don't want to be seen. Thanks.
It's very hot. It's basically rice noodles with a nice broth. Ooh.
So, as you can see, Salah is in the chat. I don't know if that's the real Salah or somebody taking control of that account, but if that is the real Salah, I think the reason why he's in the chat is he's trying to control how much money Chantal is spending on food. Although, just because she's eating this soup on camera, does anybody believe that's going to be the only thing that she eats tonight? She could easily get on camera, eat a bowl of soup in front of Salah, and then after the camera's turned off, get a whole bunch of junk food from 7-Eleven, and he won't know any better. But I think the reason why he's in the chat is to make sure that she's only spending a certain amount on food, at least in front of the camera.
That's nice. That's really nice. The fish balls I'm not too fond of, but I'm going to eat them just because I don't want to waste. I do like it. Wow. Actually, the fish is not bad. Do I know how to use chopsticks? Not well.
Okay, you know what? I'm really not a fan of Chantal's eating. So forgive me if I'm doing this. We're just going to skip ahead and we're going to get to the part that actually matters. And what part matters? Well, this part coming up where she's sitting at a table. And like I said, what she should have done is choose the table all the way in the back. Because what ends up happening is a group of young ladies comes and sits directly behind her. And the moment they sit down, she gets really, really nervous and really, really awkward, even though they aren't doing anything to Foodie. They're not saying anything to her, they're not staring at her. She just feels awkward with them being there.
No, thank you.
So, again, sorry about her eating. I hate it too.
Thank you, Rita.
Oh, and here we go. So, she's sitting there just stuffing her face full of the soup, being gross, putting way too much of it in her mouth, when she can easily take smaller bites and show that she was brought up with at least a little bit of social manners. These young ladies are directly behind her. They're not staring at Foodie, they're not bothering Foodie, but the fact that there are women so close to her and they're young and they're pretty, it makes her feel awkward. And you guys are going to see it in her body language.
Try to hide the people that are sitting behind me.
So, see, they're not paying attention to Chantal, they're not bothering her, but just the fact that there are women so close to her and they're young and they're of a smaller size, it makes her feel awkward. It makes her feel really awkward. They're not being rude, they are not giving her a problem, but she just doesn't know how to cope.
I'm gonna hurry and eat and get out of here.
Why? I'm going to hurry and eat and get out of here. Why? Nobody's forcing you out of the restaurant. Why do you have to hurry and eat and get out of there? No one's giving you an issue. Why do you have to hurry and eat and get out of there? See, no one's giving her a problem. No one's being a hater. It's all in her head. She doesn't know how to be out in public and just be chill. She's freaking out inside over nothing.
It's hot.
So she's trying to take bigger and bigger bites, trying to finish that soup just because the ladies are sitting behind her.
Ooh. It is spicy now.
So Fufu Egg says, remember not to blow your nose in public. Yeah, she's done that too since she's been in Thailand. Gone to restaurants and blown her nose several times at the table. That's just rude, tacky, gross. That's why they're saying that in the chat. Remember not to blow your nose in public. It's really sad that her chatters have to tell a 40-year-old woman not to blow her nose in public.
Needs to pee. Yeah. I wonder how much it costs. The soup.
She's in such a hurry to eat and get out of there. I love it. I love it. Miss, I'm hotter than 90% of YouTube. Going out into a restaurant and can't even deal with women sitting behind her. They're giving her no problem, but she's freaking out. Ooh, Serenity. Serenity says, they are beautiful women, bless them. That's the exact opposite of what Chantal wants to hear.
Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, nice too. It's like a pho. It's a noodle soup.
You know what, Chantal? If you are not comfortable in your own skin, if you're not comfortable in your feminine self, if other women who are strangers sitting behind you, if that's kind of a gut check moment where you feel awkward, you feel uncomfortable, you feel lesser than by them just sitting next to you and not even talking to you, that might be a moment of introspection, you know, where you should look inside and say, why do I feel this way? Why am I having this emotional knee jerk reaction? What is it about this situation that's making me uncomfortable? Could it be because these women that are sitting behind me, they're decent people, they have their social graces, they have their manners, and here I am, I'm acting feral and savage with no manners, I'm gulping down food. Maybe that should be a moment where you should check yourself and fix yourself. Realize that you do need fixing to act right. And if you act right, you might be able to be around other people that act right and you won't feel awkward.
Very big.
Oh, so one of the young ladies just looked back and saw the camera. And can I just say, I do think it's rude that Chantal is filming people without their consent. Oh, there we go. So not only is she filming people without their consent, which is beyond rude in Thailand, she's going to turn around and blow her nose too. And she's not well. She has said that she's sick with something. She's not even sure what it is, whether it's a common cold or something else. So she's blowing her nasty nose in a restaurant, and that is rude.
Sorry. Babe, how much?
And she's not even throwing the tissue away.
Oh my gosh. You would have to walk through the ocean. Thanks, Valley. I appreciate that. You don't have to pay first.
Like she's in such a hurry to get out of there. And she doesn't have to be. Nobody's forcing her out of the restaurant. No one's saying anything to her. But she's in such a hurry to get away from that group of women. I can't imagine being so insecure that it's just other women sitting next to me and I'm freaking out. But this is Chantal we're talking about.
How do you know? It's rude. Is it?
So Fufu Egg says that's rude in public in Thailand. Yep. Does she care though? No.
Spicy. can't finish.
Yeah, Fufu Egg says blowing your nose in a restaurant is very rude there. Y'all notice how quiet she is? Ever since the ladies behind her sat down, like she's not really talking the way she'd normally be talking to her stream if nobody was behind her. She just absolutely clammed up.
I want one more crunchy thing. They're so good. So I'm going to try to find some medicine. Some Tylenol. Some fruit. Salt. Yeah.
God, she's so gross. Hurry up and eat, Chantal. Can't stand her eating.
Yummy. Sorry.
And she's gonna put a whole bunch of snot rags on the table and leave that for the staff to pick up. The polite thing to do would be to blow your nose in the bathroom, number one, Chantal. And number two, take the rags with you when you leave and dispose of them when you get back to your room. You don't leave them there for other people to pick up. That's just gross.
It's too spicy. Wow. I wonder how much it is. Broketown Palace, is that about Thailand? All right, guys, let's go. That was very delicious. Get massaged, yeah. The mattress in my hotel makes it very...
You know what's really sad is that the group of ladies that are behind Chantal, like, obviously they're friends or perhaps relatives and they're traveling together. I'm sure they're having lovely conversation. Chantal's in Thailand alone. She has no one there physically to talk to. So to give herself some company, she's doing all these live streams to make it feel like there's somebody there with her.
Makes my sciatica so much worse.
Oh God, sciatica again.
Okay, don't add a whole bunch of chilies because they catch up with you eventually. All right. Where did I put my... Uh-oh. I think I lost my key to the hotel. What the fuck?
Watch your mouth in public, ma'am.
I think I did.
She's making a big deal about losing her hotel key card, but they can make her another one. What's the big deal?
Shit.
Don't curse in public. Don't curse in public. You're in Thailand. Stop using that dirty language.
Well, we're off to a good start today. Are you guys like this? I don't want people to see my stand.
You know, I wonder how the people of Thailand feel looking at Foody just walking to the street, talking to her camera phone, looking like she's talking to herself, not paying attention to what's going on, just treating the whole place like her own private recording studio.
Yeah.
Moving
What's
on.
here? Massage? No. I'm not really looking at the chat right now. I'm paying attention not to die. Okay.
You know, Chantal, you're a professional YouTuber. Why don't you get a gimbal or a selfie stick or something? That way you can put your camera on the stick and it won't wobble from side to side. You're making everybody seasick.
So please be aware of this. Oh, cool. Look at fish or something. Sawadika. Oh, look at these greens. Those look yummy and healthy. And eggs. Yeah, it was 50 baht. Thanks, babe. What's in here? It smells like mothballs a bit.
Yeah, you know what? If Salah is in the chat just trying to keep track of what she's spending on food, he's got to understand that this is all for show. Like her doing these live streams and eating on live stream, it's all for show. Guarantee you, like after the camera's turned off, she's going straight to the 7-Eleven and she's clearing out the shelves of all the junk food.
I don't think there's any fruits here. You were right, babe. Well, let's keep going. There's a small breeze. Oh my gosh, there's another 7-Eleven here.
Why do you have to scope out all the 7-Elevens? You know, the fact that you were just at that restaurant and you had a big bowl of soup and it costs you less than $1.50, that's proof right there that you can get fresh, healthy food for cheaper than what you'd find at the 7-Eleven. So what's all this nonsense that you can't find healthy food in Thailand? You just ate a wonderful bowl of, is it pho? I hope I'm saying it right. But it looks pretty healthy to me. Had everything you needed right there. For like $1.50, I mean, doggone it, man. How cheap do you want it to be?
I smell coconut. I want a coconut smoothie.
Like she paid more for her cappuccino than she did for that bowl of pho.
I don't think I'm going to get one. If I see one? Heck yeah. Whoa.
Oh, do y'all see what I see? Let's back it up just a hair. Let's go forward again. Boom. Look over here. Look over here on the right. What is that? That's the scale. There's a scale right there. She could get on the scale and prove to us that she's 330 pounds. She's not going to do it because that's a scale she can't tamper with. I dare you to get on that scale, Chantal. Come on. Show us your true weight. I bet it's over 500 pounds. My guess is you're about 550, aren't you? You know you are.
Yeah.
There's the scale. Yep, that's one you can't mess around with.
Oh. 7-Eleven. Do you think they have medicine here? Let me check this one out. Whoa. What's this?
Get out of the road, Chantal.
Let's keep going a bit.
Look at her. She's walking in the middle of the road.
Nothing. It doesn't hurt to walk. Hi guys, everybody.
You know, anybody notice something? That when she was in Kuwait, she acted like she couldn't walk 3 or 4 steps. But here she is in Thailand. Look at the distance that she's already walked. Isn't it something that when Salah was there, she was whining and crying and, oh, I can't do much of anything, boo hoo hoo. But if you put her in Thailand and Salah's not there and you force her to do some adulting, suddenly she can walk a couple of blocks.
It's joining.
And I'm betting that if you put her in a pool and you made her swim, she could swim.
I'm struggling, but I gotta walk. You know?
Yep, you sure do.
Hello. Oh, that's okay. Cap cream cup. Where's the fruits?
Chantal, you just ate a bowl of soup. Why are you focused on food?
Smoothie? Not here.
Like all she's thinking about is fruits, sugar, smoothie, sugar, 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 sugar.
No, this is all like...
You need to lay off on the sugar. You did not bring your insulin. And I don't know how much of the metformin you brought with you, but doggone it. Lay off the sugar.
Food. They asked me if I wanted to. Oh my god, a cat.
Leave it alone.
Hi. Hi. Why is he...
Chantal, you exploited the cats in Kuwait. Now you're trying to exploit the cats in Thailand. Leave the babies alone.
like bug-eyed? Are you smoking the good shit? Hi. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Want to come see me?
No,
Come see me.
no,
And I'll bring you to my hotel.
no.
I'm gonna steal it.
No, you're not.
My hotel's down the street here. What's in here? Is this someone's house? Oh. Sorry.
You know, I heard something. I don't know how true it is. I heard that as far as where Chantal is staying, that she has to get out every 3 days. She can't just stay up there for days and days at a time. You know, housekeeping, they want to get up in there and clean it. So if you don't vacate the premises so house cleaning can come in, they kick you out or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I heard, and that might explain why she's out today.
Look at this cool moped. Like, buddy, do you think I actually gonna go on a motorcycle? I'll break it. Right, babe? Okay, here's a 7-Eleven, but there's stairs. Let's try it out. Is this a scale?
Yep, get on it. Come on, get on it. I dare you. Come on. Come on, Chantal. How much does it cost? Get on the scale.
It's a scale.
How much does it cost? Somebody give her the money that she can use a scale.
Is this a scale?
Yes.
Oh, you have to pay. Okay, let's see if they
Ooh, she didn't get on the scale.
have medicine here. Oh, it's hot. Okay, we need salt. Is this salt? No. hot as hell in here. Ding dong. Here's some medicine or what? Nope.
She just walked a couple of blocks and she's out of breath.
It's not medicine. I'm telling you. You have to go to the pharmacy.
And what day are we on right now? We're on day 4, right? This would make day 4 that she's in Thailand. And she said that she's not going to use the laundry service. She's going to wash her stuff and hang it up to dry on the balcony. She's been in Thailand for 4 days and she hasn't washed anything and hung it up to dry. And she's sweating in all of her clothes.
For drugs. Oh, if they have salt? Salt!
Why do you need salt?
Salt? Salt.
Why do you need that much salt?
For the win.
No, not for the win. Why do you need the salt? What does she need that much salt for? What does she eat that requires that much salt?
Is that peanut butter?
No, you don't need peanut butter either. Peanut butter is very calorie heavy. You don't need that.
Whoa.
So you guys saw my last react where a person on Twitter by the name of Truth Hurts showed that you can go to a 7-Eleven and find a light, healthy meal. And the meal they showed off, which was already pre-prepared, it looked lovely. 220 calories. So there are healthy options at the 7-Eleven if you know where to look.
Yeah, there's a pharmacy in our hotel, the 7-Eleven, but sometimes it's not open. So I'm going to go check. What's the cheapest one? This one, 7 bahts, 6 bahts. I don't see any medicine, so, but I did get salt. It's an improvement. Okay. Yes. Yeah, they don't have medicine. It's very small here. They have bananas.
She's so happy. This is her happy place. Surrounded by all her junk food, and Salah is not there to give her the stink eye or tell her no.
Maybe this stuff.
Do you understand now, Salah, that even if she comes on camera and she gets a bowl of soup, how immediately she's going to spend more money on stuff? I'm telling you, she's going to be out of all of her food money in less than a week or 2 weeks. She's going to go through it all. She's going to blow through her entire budget. And then she's going to get on YouTube and she's going to beg from her beezers and say, I went through all of my money and things are much more expensive than I thought. She's going to beg from you beezers. She's going to beg from Pete's. She's going to beg from her mom. It's a cycle with Shantel. She's irresponsible. And she counts on other people to bail her out of her messes. And people always do. And she's never going to learn until people stop bailing her out of her messes.
What's this stuff? No. Shoot. Hold on, guys. Whew.
Moving on.
Hi!
Imagine being so lonely in Thailand, you say hi to the fish. Not that there's anything wrong with the fish. They're very pretty, but she says hi to them all the time. How sad is it that she's in Thailand, the land of smiles, and she's got no one to talk to there?
Yeah, I know. When you're
I
here,
mean, like she could easily go out and say hi to the locals and make friends with them and have some good times, but no, she's focused on the food.
we won't be staying in. Right, sweet love? I know. My breathing is bad.
More heavy breathing. Listen to her breathing, dude. It is so bad. She's literally like, Shantel, I had to go to the store this morning. I had to ride over 2 miles to the store, over 2 miles back, and I didn't even sound like you. And I was on a 10-speed bike. And parts of my ride include going uphill. And I still didn't sound like that.
Asks. Yeah. Sorry, Kath. Do you have anything for sore throat? Um, maybe spray or what? Ice.
And she's filming somebody without their consent. So we're just going to move on. So sorry, Thailand. So sorry you got to put up with her. She's rude.
Stop hitting on my freaking husband,
What?
okay? I'm kidding.
What is she? Hold on a minute. What was she saying about Salah? Hold up.
Yeah, I'll get. How much is that? 40?
Nice view of the shrubbery, I guess.
How much is that? 40. Okay. And I'll get 4 of those. 4. Yeah.
Pick up the camera, Chantal.
Thank you. That's good. Thanks. No, it's okay. Thank you. All right, guys. I've had enough adventure for today.
So her adventure was going to get a bowl of soup, going to get some junk food, going to get some medicine. Now she's going back to her hotel room. That is what Chantal considers an adventure. Okay.
All right. I got 4 passion fruit, $10 each. Hey, teardrop. Thank you. You can touch my grass. Hey, stop hitting on my frickin' husband, okay? I'm kidding. Oh, yum. Thai cooked the order. Let's go here for dinner. Crab fried rice. 70 baht. Let's do it. What do you think, hun? Look at hun. There's a bakery. You get a whole cake and eat
Chantal
it.
she's in heaven. She's surrounded by coffee, donuts, desserts, smoothies. She's got it all there.
Look at this kid.
Don't
my gosh.
film the baby. Oh my God. Rude.
Let's go take Tylenol. Hold on, guys.
Okay, we back in her room now.
Vertigo. The other one was for congestion. This is vertigo, and that's what I need.
Can somebody tell me why she loves that stuff so much? The stuff that she's sniffing, like, does it give her like a head rush or something? Because she seems to like it a lot.
Take it with pudding. Let's try this coconut. When you come to Thailand, I heard you have to have a coconut smoothie. Basically blended coconut with coconut milk, I think. Let me try. Mmm. Yum. Recovery bees. Yum. Oh, and it's cold. Oh, that feels good. Babe, how much is 80 baht? This entire bottle was 80 baht of 50 capsules of Tylenol. How much is 80 baht US?
Moving on. We're almost done here. We're getting closer to the end. I'm like rushing through this because she is getting.
Said you can get kratom here. What is that? Thanks, babe. That's pretty cheap. Advil works better for me for inflammation. My throat feels a little better. Is paracetamol the same thing? I wasn't sure. That's what we have in Kuwait. We don't have. Kratom gives you headaches. What is it for? Really, teardrop? Because you can become accustomed to it. Pretty sheep or pretty.
Moving on.
Mommy juice. Hey, Lexi. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. How has your hair growth been? Not great. Not really great. My hair has grown long. And
no, it's not. I'm calling BS on that because, look, you guys can see my hair. We got the same hair type. It does not grow that fast.
But the crown is balding, as usual. Same thing. But there was one time that it seemed to be thicker when I was taking all that collagen, so I was really happy. But I was like, I have thick hair. No one's ever going to see it. Pad Ki Mao? What is it?
We're moving ahead. She's boring.
Yeah, I have to be prepared. Can you say hi to my food chats?
You know, I'm thinking about Shantel being at that cafe and all those young ladies that were sitting behind her. You guys saw how she reacted. Can you imagine her in Dubai or even in Japan? Because I've heard that in Dubai is the playground for the hot, the rich, the young, and the fabulous. If she reacted the way that she did in that cafe in Thailand, how would she react in Dubai? She'd lose her mind. And if she went to Japan, even worse. So go ahead and go to Dubai, Chantal. Go to Japan, see what happens.
Cute. Remember? Mo? Yeah, get out of here, you little. Yeah, I do. Here and there, Eileen. Yeah, I'm very happy for her. The hotel key? I haven't looked for it yet. Hope I find it. Would you ever travel to Italy? Yes. Mediterranean, yeah.
So somebody is saying in the chat, have you watched Carly Steele and her new baby? So Carly Steele is someone that's come into Chantal's chat before, and she's got a channel on YouTube as well. So why does that matter right now? Well, what's interesting, if you guys remember, Chantal was talking kind of weird for a minute, talking about how she wants to breastfeed other people's babies. Could that be because Another YouTuber just had a baby. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering out loud.
Thanks, TLS.
Like in a weird way, she's trying to compete with somebody else on YouTube that just had a baby.
You work your ass off on this platform. You go live. You mukbang. You make vlogs. You do it all. I do spend my money how I want, but we have goals and things. ASMR bees. The cleaning lady let me in. Are you in Italy, Bear? You're lucky. Is your life like under the Tuscan sun? Remember Ethan? Yes, the kid with the cowboy hat or whatever he was wearing.
So Lanky Annie says, "What would the reactors do without you in their lives?" Oh, trust me, we're busy. We could find plenty of things to do. If Chantal didn't have a channel anymore, she decided to take a long vacation, we'd find other people to react to, and we'd probably have a lot more time doing it. I mean, because look at the links of her lives, like an hour, 15, 1 minutes, 4 hours, 5 hours. That takes some time to go over. And the worst part is she's not that interesting. So we'd be doing a lot, Annie.
Hi. Sometimes I would just shut my door and he was still talking. Okay. Babe. Yeah, Brittany, sugar, honey, iced tea. You don't feel welcome here, Robo Kiss? Oh, yeah, you're welcome here. Sorry. Bear is from Italy, not traveling there. I know. Oh, she's from Italy. But she lives in Italy. Foodie beauty. Would you work in tech support? I'm so bad at those things. Although I used to have to do some tech support when I was working for call center.
I mean, the job that you got fired from.
Most of the time, I would just tell people to turn off their phone and turn it on, and that would fix the problem. Yes? Wow.
So now we know why Chantal's on YouTube, because she sucks at everything else in life. She's an absolute failure.
Okay, since you're in Italy, is it true like the pasta is different? I love Halloween Sweet Home Alamanda. I like your name.
What are you
Who's
doing?
Chad?
Stop making all that noise.
There's no Chads here that bees. Do we have any bees or Chads? I love that movie. Yeah. My Egyptian husband lived in Florence, Italy, and he said the food was amazing. The wine was cheaper than water. Really.
Moving on, she's getting boring. Ah, it's so nice when she's not talking.
Hold on, I gotta go put this away. Dizzy again. Maybe the coconut is sweet. I don't know. It's 9:22 a.m. in Kuwait.
Put your glasses on, Chantal.
Hold on, guys. Right?
Okay, you know what? She's boring me. I have no patience for her today. I'm sorry. You see what it is. She's not doing much of anything of interest. So we'll just cut it off here. I'm fine with that. I've already done a react to her today. It's good. If she does anything interesting, I'll just, catch up with that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.